Velociraptors to Jurassic Park.
Hey, Squawk here, bringing another black and white Wi-Fi battle. I've narrated this about 5 times now, and each time I start off really weirdly, or else I just get disinterested with what I'm narrating, so hopefully this time's the charm. So yeah, I'm trying out this new Sandstorm team of mine. So I start off with Cap'n Crunch, my epic Tyranitar, and he leads off with Hee Daruma, and fearing superpower, earthquakes, anything, I get out of there and I go to Meniscus knowing I can survive anything he throws at me. And he goes for a U-turn, and now I know that he's a life orb user, so that lets me know that I'm fast. Some of my pokes are faster than him. So yeah, he goes to his Ferrothorn thing now, and I can't do anything to it. I could try to burn it with Boil Over, but I'm not, because I'm fearing the Power Whip. So I go to my own Ferrothorn, Thorson, and he goes for Stealth Rocks, and I know this turn I can securely get up a layer of spikes, which I do, because either he was going to switch or stay in and do something. I knew that he can't set up, I knew that he wasn't going to use spikes, because spikes and Stealth Rock is illegal together on Ferrothorn. So yeah, I just felt confident knowing that I could set up something. So, expecting the switch this turn, I go for the Gyro Ball, and luckily he does switch. And I was surprised, actually not, I wasn't surprised, because I knew he was going to switch to something fast, and the paralysis actually helps me get more damage because it makes me slower. Considering that my speed is already pitiful, it doesn't make me that much slower, but hey, it helps. So now, fearing Flare Blitz, I switch to Meniscus, and hoping I can survive. I mean, I haven't done calcs of anything on this, but I usually just go on my gut feeling if I can survive, which isn't the best thing to do, but I survive it. And first time I watched this video again, I was surprised. I was trying to figure out why the heck he didn't take Life Orb damage and kill himself, but that's because Flare Blitz has like 10% chance of burning, and so with his ability Encourage, or whatever the heck it's called in English, he doesn't take Life Orb damage. So yeah, I just keep Meniscus in, knowing that it's kind of stupid to switch out, and they both die that turn. So I decided to go to Thorson, deciding that's a pretty safe switch in for whatever he's going to send out. And he goes to Ononokusu, and I don't know why I didn't switch out, because I just had this gut feeling that this wasn't his Ononokusu and that it was his Zoroark. But for whatever reason, I decided to stay in. So yeah, it's his Zoroark, really, and he kills me with a flamethrower, and now I'm sad because I can't get any more spikes layers up, which kind of would have helped later, I hope. I mean, what team doesn't love having spikes? It helps their sweepers. On this play, I did a terrible misclick. I wanted to go for Earthquake, but my DS decided to click Fire Blast for me. I don't know if it's because I pressed Fire Blast or if because my bottom screen's broken. I don't know. Either way, I chose the wrong move, and he goes for Hidden Power Ice and kills my sweeper. So, great. Now I'm out of my defensive core and my sweeper. So, this kind of sucks. So I go to Lenora, who's probably one of my favorite Pokemon on this team. It's a Spiritomb. Knowing that I can survive whatever he's going to attack me with, and I can do something against him. I don't remember what I did. Oh, I go for Calm Mind. So I Calm Mind up. And so now I can survive his next attack for sure. And yeah, I mean, I just really like this Spiritomb. He does so well in this current metagame where it's dominated by fighting types and psychic types. He doesn't necessarily do good against something like Rubushin or Conkeldurr or whatever the heck it's called, but he does really good against the psychic types that teams have in order to counter the fighting types, or else sometimes I send him in against like something that I know that's going to high jump kick, and then I laugh because they go and crash. So yeah, he's actually a Crotomb, where he has Calm Mind, Rest, and Sleep Talk, and Dark Pulse. So it's, I mean, if as soon as I get like, I don't know, +3, this thing just sweeps teams a lot of the time. I mean, it's always a good day when I can like 5-0 a team because of Lenora. So now he goes into the real Ononakusu, and I was fearing Dragon Dance because that would just completely kill my team if he was a Dragon Dancer. But seeing that he has Swords Dance, I feel a whole lot better because my what's it called? Cosmo, he can outspeed it because, well, unless this thing, I don't know. I'm hoping Cosmo can outspeed this. I'm pretty sure he will because he's not a Dragon Dancer. So, yeah, I'm just blabbing on right now because I have no clue what to say, because this is like the boring parts of narrations when you're narrating the obvious stuff. So, I Sleep Talk and I Dark Pulse him, which gets some good damage on him before he does whatever he's going to do. And he goes for Dragon Tail, which kind of surprised me. I haven't seen an Ononakusu use Dragon Tail. At least that's not the standard set. But he Dragon Tails me into Cap'n Crunch. And so now, I mean, he's a Life Orber. And since he Dragon Tailed me on my second turn of Rest with Lenora, that means she still has another 2 turns of Rest whenever I switch her back in. So she's useless to me now, so I switch her in for Death Fodder, knowing that this thing's gonna kill anything, so better have it kill something that's not useful to me anymore. So yeah, it kills off Lenora with an Earthquake, and it kills itself because of Life Orb. Which, now this puts me in a pretty bad position because, I mean, I hate the team previewer, but I know that he has this thing, which is Thunderos and not Tornadus or whatever, the electric flying thing. And so, I went for the Ice Beam because I expected it to be, I don't know why I went for Ice Beam, but for some reason I was faster, which really surprised me. And he goes for Volt Switch, and at this point I was really surprised that that he didn't just Thunderbolt and kill me. And so now I'm wondering what the heck this thing set is, because excuse me, most of them are the Mischievous Hearts ones, but they have like Thunderbolt and Hidden Power Ice and Nasty Plot and something else. So I know that I can kill it now because I'm faster than it with Siliglyph. So I go out to Cap'n Crunch because I have a feeling that this stupid Chandera is going to use either Hidden Power Ice, which it just did, and or something. I sent out Cap'n Crunch because I knew he could live it, which he takes wonderfully. And so now he switches out, which I was predicting he was switching out, so I went for Fire Blast this turn, and luckily he goes into this guy. And oh, what? I went for Crunch? Gosh, I was so stupid. I should have gone for Fire Blast. Well, I get the defense drop. That's all that matters. But, I mean, if I was smart, I would have gone for Fire Blast. But, I guess I went for Crunch because I thought he'd go into, Thunderos, Volotros, whatever the Cloud, Lightning, Genie thing. I went for Crunch because I thought he'd go into that. But now I can Fire Blast him securely, and, knock that thing out, which would have been a huge thorn in my side. Oh, I'm so punny. Thorn in my side. But yeah, now he's gone, so, now it's down to 2-on-2, and, I don't know. after Stefan fainted, I was almost positive I was gonna lose because I think I had 3 left and he still had 5 at that time. So I mean, and all my sweeper was gone, and my defensive core was gone at that point. And so, I mean, things weren't looking good. But I'm starting to pull it around now. And so, Captain Crunch just took out that Ferrothorn, and he just took out the Shandera with his signature move, Crunch. And all he has left is his Tornadus. And so now it's a matter of seeing what his moves are. And so he goes for Toxic. And now I'm wondering, you know, this thing he's some kind of bulky thing, some kind of a non-offensive one, which really surprised me because I don't know how useful Voltros is as a defensive Pokemon. I mean, it certainly has the natural bulk to pull it off, but it just seems so much more convenient to use it as a sweeper because that's what its stats are more lean towards. So, seeing that he has Toxic and Protect, that tells me this thing's a Toxic Staller of some kind. And I know now that even if he can somehow Toxic Stall me to death, that Siliglyph can come in and feint this. So, basically it's just a matter of waiting until I can kill this thing. So, but yeah, this win really surprised me because I came back from nothing up to, beating this guy. So, I crunch him for the win, and good game. It was I thought I lost it, but I managed to pull it through. So, hope to battle you again sometime, Andy. And comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And Pneumonia sucks.